start with saying a lot of people say, money talks, but I say money talks, but credit holds a conversation.
Oh, okay.
And so with a conversation, you can go so much further when your credit is intact.
Yes.
So that's important to me because that's our scoring system. You can do some things with cash, but the average person cannot go into your car lot and buy a car with cash.
That's right.
That's our scoring system here in the United States. So you need that to be intact, definitely.
Okay. Absolutely. And so, before we talk about repairing it, what are some things that we can do so that we don't get there? That's the first thing. What are some things we can do before we need repair?
Exactly. So I'm going to touch on the B word as far as budgeting.
The budget.
Exactly, because you need to know what you have coming in and what you can afford to have going out. A lot of us get into trouble because we don't really know what we can afford to spend or what we have coming in. So before you get into trouble, you really need to know what you're working with. You really need to know how to budget yourself. You really need discipline. You need to learn how to say no. I don't really need this.
Absolutely.
I don't need to put this on my credit card. Sometimes it is important, whereas though if you can pay cash for it, to pay cash for it. And a lot of times if you can't, then you don't really need it.
Okay.
Credit is used for emergency situations because it's not if an emergency is going to happen, it's when the
Absolutely.
emergency is going to happen. So when your car goes up, or if you lose a battery, something traumatic happens in your household, if you have that availability of funds on your credit card, then you can take care of it and you're not devastated, you're not suffering. So you don't really need that credit card for those new shoes or anything like that.
Shopping sprees, right?
Exactly. if for some instances, if you can't afford to pay with it with cash, then save your money until you can or don't do it.
I love that. I love that because that's where we get in trouble, spending on frivolous things.
Exactly. Yes.
So when the emergency happens, we are strapped.
Yes.
So that's really good.